What is up, YouTube? My name is Clickwood, and this is the third episode of Rick the Wild Thing Vaughn's Road to the Show. If you missed the first two episodes of this series, which were the creation of the player and the first AA start that we had, please check in the description below and you'll find a link to those videos. So what you're going to see in today's video is highlights from the second, third, and fourth games of Vaughn's AA career as a member of the Akron Arrows. Now, we won't always have highlights from every game, but, you know, it's still early in the career, so I figured why not? Let's just get it out there. Let's get some gameplay under our belt. And this second game here, we're going to be up against Zach Flaherty. Looks like he kind of got rocked in his first game, allowed quite a few runs, a 13.5 ERA. But let's see if we can get the win today. So this is the first at-bat of the game here. Vaughn's getting his right arm loosened up. If you watched the second episode, you saw that we struck out 16 batters in our first AA appearance. We're not going to have that kind of success in this game. I did turn up the difficulty level a little bit. You're going to see me have a little more struggles with command. This first guy, we get him to pop up, and I just make the play myself. You know, no reason to rely on the other teammates if you don't have to. So that's one down. Got things started off in a good way. Didn't get the strikeout that we're looking for, but hey, if you don't mess up on a play like that in this game, that's sometimes a good thing. So later in the first inning here, got a full count against this batter, and he's going to go golfing. And we're going to get him swinging here, and that's going to be a great strikeout. The catcher makes the play at first base, and that's our first strikeout of the game. Going to be looking for a second strikeout here. Got him! 95 miles per hour, down and away. The batter had no chance. Gotta love it. And Vaughn's feeling real confident as we move on in this game. We placed this pitch exactly where we wanted it, down and away, and the batter just could not catch up to it. He had no chance. Even if he wouldn't have swung at it, it would have been a strike. So third inning here, an 0-2 count. And we're going to leave that curveball hanging just a little bit. The third baseman's unable to make the play, and the batter gets to first base. The first hit allowed of the game. Next at bat, 0-1 count. Get him swinging to get strike two here. We're going to be looking for strike three, and no. Yikes, my first home run allowed. Not feeling too happy about it. It's never fun to give up a home run, and it's certainly not fun to give up your first, but, you know, got to do it at some time. Next batter, he's going to hit this one out into right field, and I'm starting to get a little bit worried here. It's early in the game. Last game, we weren't allowing hits until late in the game, and now we go into the bottom of the third here. A full count again. Another batter hits another base hit up the middle, and the man from second is going to go all the way home to score. This is just not how I envisioned this game going at all, and our manager is starting to get a little frustrated as well, you can tell. So we get out of that inning, bottom of the fourth, finally getting the groove back going. 96 mile per hour fastball, down and away. They're not able to catch up to it at the AA level. Thankfully, we really needed to get that strikeout. So bottom of the fifth here, 0-2 count, and we're going to get tagged here right in the shoulder, but we catch it off the ground, swing it over to first base, and it looks like we're okay. But we still need to make sure. They're going to send some guys out to take a look at us just to make sure that we're still able to pitch. Didn't look too dangerous, didn't hit us in the hand or the head or anything. Did hit us in the shoulder, but it still looks like we're going to be okay.
That at least is a good sign.
Yep, they're going to let us continue here, it looks like. So one man on here in the bottom of the fifth, and they're going to tag this one out into left field. But watch our left fielder just make an amazing throw here. Throws that guy out. The third baseman makes a great play, and we're going to get out of this inning unscathed. Big time play by our outfielders, and we gotta thank them for that. That doesn't happen very often in this game. That was my final pitch of the game, but we did go 6. Allowed 5 hits, 3 runs, but a pretty good performance overall. Now moving on to the second game that we're going to be showing in this video. It's our third start overall. Very first at bat, 0-2 count, and boom, getting things started off strong. That was a delicious strikeout. 95 miles per hour, down and in. He just couldn't catch up to it, and that's the type of strikeout that Rick Vaughn is known for. It only took 3 pitches here, and the batter's just looking silly out there.
One finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Moving on to the third, 2 men on, 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 95 miles per hour up and away. Get the strikeout. Still 2 men on here, 2 outs now, and we're able to get the pop up. The first baseman's going to make the play here and get us out of this inning without any real damage. So we are just scraping by, but hey, sometimes you got to take what you can get. Bottom of the fourth here, 1 man on second base, but we get the strikeout. That was a big one. The batter could have hit that man home to take the lead in the game, but he did not. And what is this BS? After only 4 innings pitched, they're pulling me? 7 strikeouts, I only allowed 1 earned run. The Wild thing wasn't allowed to go too long in that game, and hopefully we're able to go a little bit deeper into this one against the Bowie Bay Sox. Our team's only 5-11, it looks like, so the other pitchers must not be keeping up very well. We're going to do our best here to boost up our team just a little bit, though. This game we're going to be up against Luis Alvarez, and if you take a look at his numbers here, they're very similar to ours. A 2.57 ERA as opposed to a 2.55. Same exact opponent's average, but our strikeout numbers are significantly better. So top of the first, 2 men out and a man on third base. They pop up to center field. No damage done here in the first. Top of the second, 1 man on, 0-2 count, and the big strikeout, 97 miles per hour. He gone. The Wild thing's creeping up to that 100 mile per hour fastball. I wonder when we'll eventually get it. But this poor guy just had absolutely no chance in hell of getting a hit there. 97 miles per hour up and in at the AA level. These guys just are not going to be able to catch up to that. No way, no how. Look at this. The catcher's just laughing at him in his ear. Why don't you take a seat right over there, sir? Right there on the bench. Right next to your pals. Top of the fourth, 1 man on first base, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, and they're going to line this one out into the gap. Now look how quick this guy runs the bases. He's out there looking like Willie Mays Hayes, and he'll stop at second with a double. Top of the fourth, still the man on second, and we're going to miss there, but full count. Finally get him with the 95 mile per hour fastball down and away. He gets caught looking, and that's huge because that was just about a really bad inning. So top of the fifth, 0-2 count. Oh, come on now. 76 mile per hour curveball. You couldn't swing at that? Come on, homie. Got to hook me up with something. But we're going to try, and we're going to give him the hot cheese, 95 miles per hour. Right down the middle. Could not get it. And that's another strikeout in the early career of Rick the Wild Thing Vaughn. Moving on to the top of the sixth, 1-2 count, and we're going to miss with the curveball again, but wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Never mind. He's going to smack it out into deep right field for another double, and that's going to do it. The manager's going to come out and pull us from this one. The reliever, unfortunately, did allow a run, so we do fall with a no decision in this one. A decent game overall, but only 5 strikeouts with 3 earned runs isn't going to be enough for the win. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you liked it, please click the like button below. Leave a comment. If you'd be so kind as to subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. The next video should be coming out sometime this weekend, so look out for that. Thanks again for watching, and I will talk to you beautiful bitches again soon.